2025 is only a few weeks away, so let's see a promising indie game that will release in 2025. We start with Katanaut. Katanaut is a fast-paced action roguelike game set aboard a collapsing space station. Players take on the role of a shattered spirit bound to a katana, fighting through an ever-changing world filled with eldritch horrors and cosmic chaos. The game combines intense melee combat with ranged attacks, offering a variety of weapons and abilities to master. Each defeat sends the player back to the void to reform and try again, with the station shifting and evolving with every return. Set in a beautiful 2.5D world inspired by SNES classics, The Rangers in the South offers a hand-drawn environment filled with details and secrets to discover. Players can explore over 5 biomes, procedurally generated dungeons, and villages, each with its own unique challenges. In the game, there are no predefined classes, allowing players to create hundreds of unique characters with different strategies and abilities. Death is irreversible, so players must carefully carve their path through hordes of enemies. Tearscape is an upcoming 2D top-down action-adventure game developed by Nerds Takeover. Players take on the role of a hunter navigating through interconnected dungeons, battling grotesque monsters, and uncovering hidden paths in a non-linear map. The game emphasizes precise combat, where every strike and dodge matters. Players must manage their stamina carefully and use a limited number of healing flasks wisely. As they progress, they can unlock new abilities, upgrade their stats, and discover powerful items hidden within the dungeons. Tirelessly they train. Second game from Tales of Iron series, Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter will put player once again step into the shoes of Arlo, as he embarks on a quest for revenge against the Darkwing Bats, a new-fanged threat from the frozen wastelands. The game features an expanded campaign with a semi-open RPG world set across 6 varied biomes, new animal factions to discover, and enhanced settlement mechanics. Players can imbue their weapons with elemental effects like fire, ice, electricity, and poison, and engage in challenging combat against gigantic beasts.
But you won't defeat Count Cat.
We randomly select an audience member.
In Battle Train, players outfit their train with powerful upgrades, lay down tracks to their enemy's base, and annihilate them with explosive payloads, natural disasters, and even family-friendly taunts. The game promises a fast-paced, over-the-top experience where players compete to be the last train standing. The game features a colorful cast of eccentric hosts and rival conductors, each bringing their own powerful cards and wild abilities to the table. Players can customize their train, build their ultimate deck, and participate in special events for rewards.
And the big bucks, and the title of President.
Set in the desert wastelands of near-future America, Atomic Exile immerses players in a world filled with enclaves, devastated ruins, and various NPCs. Each run is procedurally generated, ensuring that exploring the same area twice is never the same. Players start with minimal resources and must scavenge for clothing, food, and other essentials while trading for supplies and valuable items. The game emphasizes survival, stealth, and combat, with players customizing weapons, managing health, and navigating the dangerous wasteland.
Choices will affect the lives of the friends you'll meet.
FREERIDE will invite players to board a train to the spirit world, where they can make friends, use telekinesis, find secrets, consume ice cream, and chart their own path. Each character in the game is uniquely troubled, and by helping them find their way, players might just find themselves too. The game features branching storylines shaped by players' decisions, both conscious and unconscious. Players can use their newfound physics-based telekinetic powers to solve puzzles, fight demons, and even play basketball.
And suddenly, it's not as scary. Because FREERIDE is a game about you.
Godslayer Arena is an exciting fusion of auto-battlers and action RPGs, developed by Hippo Rider Games. In this game, players draft a set of synergizing spells for their Godslayer to cast and witness their power as they take on the arena. Combat is performed automatically, and success is determined through strategic build creation. Before each battle, players can purchase spells from the spell shop. Each spell comes with a set of traits that grant powerful effects if players equip enough unique spells of the same trait. Afterlove EP is an upcoming slice-of-life adventure game developed by Pixelnesia. Set in the vibrant city of Jakarta, Indonesia, the game follows Rama, a young musician struggling to move on after the death of his girlfriend, Sinta. The game blends elements of visual novels, narrative adventures, and rhythm games, offering players a unique experience as they navigate Rama's journey through grief, music, and relationships. Players will explore Jakarta, interact with friends and bandmates, and make choices that affect the story's outcome.
You got this, Rama.
One of 2 mecha games in this list, Mekkablood, Quarry Assault will follow Bill, a grizzled robo-jockey. The evil corporation Tearscape has stolen his treasured figurines and kidnapped his girlfriend. With the help of his friend Rusty, Bill must take control of his giant mech, known as a mech, and fight back against Tearscape's forces. The game features classic boomer shooter gameplay with a first-person perspective inside the mecha's cockpit, giving it a nostalgic 16-bit feel. Players can use a variety of weapons, including dual swords for close combat and powerful guns for long-range attacks. Use Sandbox as the main point. Space Sprouts will take you aboard to mysterious solar punk spaceship. The game offers a unique blend of physics-based exploration, puzzle solving, and atmospheric adventure. Players can bend the rules of physics, experiment with unusual gadgets, and uncover the ship's secrets by tossing everything around and mastering the environment. Players can explore the ship's strange rooms by flying, floating, or walking on walls, and experiment with dynamic gravity to reach normally inaccessible places.
And through everything around, finding multiple ways to...
In Granvir, players scavenge the battlefield for parts to replace and upgrade their mecha's arms, legs, torso, and weaponry. The game combines intense combat with strategic management as players pilot their Granvir and manage their campaign between battles to find the best equipment and stay supplied while fighting a guerrilla war. Players can mix and match armaments to suit their play style, equipping devastating melee weapons like swords as well as powerful long-range guns like cannons. Defeating enemy ace pilots unlocks their unique parts, adding to the customization options. Holy Shoot is an upcoming action-packed top-down shooter developed by Tail Era Interactive. In this game, players join the Sanctum, a secret organization dedicated to protecting the Earth from demonic forces. The ultimate goal is to defeat powerful demons representing the 7 deadly sins. Each character in the game is granted unique abilities and traits, making them valuable assets in the fight against these demonic forces. The game promises fast-paced, chaotic battles with a mix of powerful weapons and strategic abilities. Mandragora is an upcoming 2.5D action RPG with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. Set in the grim and vivid world of Faildoom, the game follows mankind's struggle against monsters and the damaging effects of entropy. Players will slash, burn, and rage their way through the world, making harsh moral choices and facing nightmarish bosses. Players can explore interconnected locations, from dark forests to burning deserts, and acquire the legendary Witch Lantern to enter the dark realm of entropy. Jotunnslayer, Hordes of Hel is an upcoming roguelike horde survivor game set in the mythological Norse realms. Players can choose from 4 unique heroes, the Berserker, Flame's Sister, Cirrus, or Revenant, each with their own special abilities, and battle through the fiery realm of Muspelheim and the frozen wastes of Niflheim. The game features fast-paced, adrenaline-fueled battles against relentless waves of monstrous minions and powerful bosses. Players must complete a series of missions and face escalating threats to earn favor with the Norse gods and ultimately claim their place in Valhalla.
factory in the Pyrenees, whose name
Came from the game kitchen that well known for the Blasphemous series, the Stone of Madness will take a different approach with real-time tactical stealth. The game follows 5 prisoners who pool their skills and resources to face their phobias, stave off insanity, uncover the mysteries of the monastery, and find a way to escape. Players alternate control of all 5 characters, each with unique upgradable skills to cast spells, assassinate targets, distract enemies, stun evil spirits, and explore hard-to-reach areas. The game emphasizes managing the characters' mental health, as triggering their traumas and phobias depletes their sanity and triggers traumatic events with negative effects.
have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
Ascendant is an upcoming squad-based tactical FPS developed by PlayFusion. Set in a dynamic biopunk world, the game features adrenaline-fueled battles and game-changing events. Players wake up after a 1,000-year cryosleep to find themselves humanity's last hope. The world is in chaos, and the only thing keeping them alive is amber, a rare resource. Players must battle rival squads, mutant wildlife, and rogue tech to secure biocores and survive. Players can customize their weapons and adapt their playstyle to overcome the ever-changing threats. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector is the highly anticipated sequel to the award-winning RPG, Citizen Sleeper. In this sequel, you play as an escaped android with a malfunctioning body and no memory of your past. Your goal is to get a ship, assemble a crew, and navigate the Starward Belt, a set of ramshackle habitats in an asteroid belt. The game retains the tabletop-inspired dice mechanics from the first game, where your future depends on the roll of a dice, making difficult choices in a complex world. Another a sequel game, in Yes Your Grace Snowfall you will continue your role as a king, navigating the challenges of ruling a kingdom amidst distress and dire times. The game features a Slavic folklore-inspired world, filled with enchanting characters who bring trouble, help, or laughter into your throne room. You'll need to balance resources, support your loved ones, make difficult decisions, and rebuild the trust of your people. Each decision you make will have consequences, and you'll need to manage petitioners, hire agents with unique skills, and care for your family while trying to keep the kingdom together. Crashlands 2 will take you return to planet Wonope as Flux Dabs. After years away from the planet, you come back to visit old pals and recover from corporate burnout. However, a mysterious blast from the planet's surface sends you crashing into a new land, far from friends and alone in an alien wilderness. In this vibrant world, you'll befriend eccentric aliens, craft bizarre weaponry, and stick it to the man. The game emphasizes building friendships, constructing a cozy home away from home, and exploring a dynamic alien world filled with curious creatures and friendly alien societies.
You're gonna make it on this planet.
Dead Static Drive, or often described as Grand Theft Chulhu, will follow the story of Horst, a prodigal child on a nightmarish road trip across a 1980s Americana. The game blends weird fiction and eldritch themes with a spooky unease underlying small-town life. As Horst, you'll need to scavenge, fight, sneak, and explore to uncover what happened to your parents and the rest of the world. The game features a retro Americana graphical style and involves a road trip that takes a turn into Lovecraftian horror. You'll evade police, equip yourself and those close to you, and follow your own moral code while learning how and who to trust. So that is the video. Which one takes your interest and come to your wish list? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video everyone.